Hey everyone, Original Samson here, and then in this video I'm going to quickly talk about the recruits as wingmen, specifically as wingmen, and the best way to set yours up to be successful no matter what op you're doing or where you're doing, going out and scanning in different SOVs or whatever you're trying to do. That way you don't ever get stuck in a wormhole or a mission that does not have a suitable wingman to help you out, because they can be really useful and possibly save you. So I'm going to show you kind of like my base setup right now and talk about what happens and how this is the best way to do this. So my first wingman, I'm going to click on the ships and I have a cruiser, a battleship, and a battleship. So what you want to do is you want to ensure that your three wingmen have as many roles in ships as possible. So you want to have one of each five type if you can, and I'm going to explain why here in a second. So this is my first choice because high tech, better damage will support me in a lot of stuff I do. It does not matter if this is the most common ship I use, and it does not matter which one I have them boarded at the time. They will auto switch for me based on the mission. So if I do anything with a battleship or cruiser, she can be my first wingman option, and I can use her for those two options. Now, if I do cruiser, destroyer, or battle cruiser, she does not have those, so she's not viable for those three options. So now I'm going to look at my second one. So I'm going to look at my second wingman, and her first is a battle cruiser, and her third, which is unlocked at this point based on leveling, is also a battle cruiser. So now I'm filling the hole with battle cruisers. Now I've got cruiser, battle cruiser, and battleship covered. My last wingman has my destroyer. So this is I use this right now pretty commonly. So I needed to find somebody with a destroyer in it. Unfortunately, this is the only recruit I have with a destroyer. So I'm taking him even though he's an engineer and maybe not my first choice, but I'm taking him because his destroyer ship will then fly with mine. You do need to remember that when you fly anything less than a battleship, you can grab other ships, but you cannot have you cannot have in the wormholes and missions. You cannot have a ship that's bigger than what you're running with. So when I unlock this, I have a battle cruiser and a battleship as well, but I'm purposely wanting him for this. Now, I am still lacking a frigate, so if I think a frigate's important and maybe I can go through and find one, I could swap out her because she's got two battle cruisers and a battleship. Possibly could swap her out and find somebody with a frigate and a battle cruiser involved too. And I'm specifically looking initially either for the gear, for the engineer, or the soldier specifically. These are the scientists, and they give me a lot. Usually give me expertise and stuff I want to do in the station. So I typically don't want to have them out with me unless they're really good at what they do. And then miners, I pretty much never want to take a miner with me. It'd be hard pressed to get me to take a miner. So I'm gonna look through here. I'm gonna look and see what they got here. So I got a cruiser and a frigate. That's half the battle. I'm looking for kind of both. So again, no cruiser, and I'm gonna look at the engineers now. I've got no cruiser, and it's kind of RNG with how it lays it out for you. So you may not have an option, and that's okay. You just have to understand that if you're going to go in that last missing piece, that you make a wingman be that so that they can fill the role. So right now I have no one that can do frigate and battle cruiser. Battle cruiser, which is what I'm looking for. So I don't have anybody in the roles that I'm looking for now. I can obviously look here at the engineers, but again, I'm gonna be hard pressed and then possibly hurting myself with use. But it doesn't mean I can't use them. They're still viable. They just do different things. So it looks like I don't have any right now. So my options are these three, and I just have to know if I'm going to be running my frigate, I need to switch them out quickly before I change the role. So I hope that helps you at least understand, so that you don't get frustrated with leaving your base and not having who you need. Thanks for watching.